Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to begin with a dramatic sideshow today at the impeachment inquiry. As if on cue, following President Trump's orders yesterday for Republicans to get tougher on impeachment, a group of Republicans barged into a closed-door hearing today. Most were not members of the committees conducting the inquiry and were therefore uninvited. But Republicans who are on the committees have been taking part in these closed-door hearings. Democrats saw the protest as merely a delay to protect the president against mounting evidence of misconduct. So they pressed on, questioning Laura Cooper, a senior Defense Department official who oversees Ukraine policy. Her testimony came a day after a top U.S. diplomat testified that he was told that the president withheld military aid to Ukraine unless Ukraine's president went public with a promise to investigate Democrats. Now, that is the quid pro quo that the president has been denying. Nancy Cordes has more on this day of political theater on Capitol Hill.
We want to know what's going on.
They staged their revolt in the basement of the U.S. Capitol. More than 24 House Republicans storming a secure area and refusing to leave a scheduled deposition.
By golly, if they're going to do it in public.
One member broadcasting the rebellion from behind closed doors.
We've been here for hours. By now, all the Democrat members have left.
What the Republicans are asking for is insane.
The sit-in delayed the testimony of Pentagon official Laura Cooper by 5 hours, the 8th private interview by Democrats and Republicans on the 3 committees currently handling the impeachment inquiry.
What's really going on here is yesterday, Ambassador Bill Taylor testified and gave the most sweeping and devastating testimony about President Trump's efforts to shake down the Ukrainian government.
Closed-door hearings on Capitol Hill are not unusual. The Republican-led Benghazi committee did several.
How is this different from that situation?
This is impeachment of a president of the United States. It's a different thing altogether. When we're talking about removing the president from office, it should be completely transparent.
Completely open.
Democrats cited the Clinton and Nixon impeachment proceedings, which included closed-door interviews.
Can you understand their frustration? They want to know what's going on in a very important investigation.
Investigations are not public. When the investigation is done, there'll be public hearings. That's how it's always been done.
Tonight, Republicans say it's time to hold those public hearings. And in a letter obtained by CBS News, they tell Democrats that the witness they want to hear from most is that anonymous whistleblower who first revealed the contours of this Ukraine scandal. Nora.
All right, Nancy, let me ask you. President Zelensky of Ukraine has publicly denied that he felt pressure from President Trump. But what new details are we learning tonight about what was going on behind the scenes?
Well, CBS News has learned that Zelensky actually held a meeting with his top advisors back in May, even before he was sworn in, to discuss some of these unusual requests they were getting from President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, and others. Apparently, Nora, they were very concerned about getting tangled up in a U.S. election.
All right, Nancy, thank you.